Welcome back, guys, to Trails in the Sky, second chapter, where last episode, on heading to the Amalgam Mine, we found the miners trapped below with the elevator out, and hearing the monsters had broken through into the complex with only Ridge to guard the workers. We then mounted a rescue, finding him barely conscious as the armoured Hydra descended. With that then wrapped up, and a wedding viewed in Roland, we set off to Grancel once again, only to spot Ouroboros moving in.
After a nice pleasant wedding, we get this going on. Oh, what? We can't fight that! Shall we begin then, my friends?
I guess. If the Divine Blade was here, this might be a good time. Just beating up a bunch of weaklings whose guns don't even work isn't even going to be a good way to kill time.
Not too bad, you know. It's fun to just walk around and step on all the little wooden toy soldiers. Well then, make sure not to call your paynomata down on them, love. All the little soldiers would run home instantly if you did. Oh, that's boring. I was thinking of getting paynomata to help me smash that pretty castle into dust. Beauty and destruction, is it? It holds a certain charm of its own, I suppose.
You must be Ouroboros' lackeys. You sons of... Is your airship still worker? Haha! I believe this is our first formal meeting, soldiers of Liberl. I am Blue Blanc, the handsome, mysterious, peerless phantom thief of beauty. More to the direwolf, ladies. Try to put up something like a fight, would ya?
Luciola, the bewitching belle. We won't be acquainted for long, though. And I'm Ren, the angel of slaughter. I wonder what you'll sound like when you're screaming your life out after I rip you open.
Casually introducing yourselves, we'll see if your confidence lasts. Stand ready, men! Charge!
Sweet dreams.
As flowers bloom and wither. Spin.
Think you can take this? And faint. A kid? Should we really attack?
Grown up sure are laid back.
Ready or not, here I come!
It does have death blow.
Ah! Remember, my good man, ultimately this world and life is but a fantasy. Allow me to show you a delicious nightmare.
I'll bring you a fitting end. Die beautifully! Farewell!
Seriously, nothing but trash.
Ah, darn, they broke too easily. Now, don't be so greedy. Perhaps the Royal Guard of the Queen will provide us with a bit more challenge. One would hope, at least. Well then.
Reinforcers will head for Grancel Castle. Squad leaders, direct your platoons in the taking of each block of Grancel as planned. Aye, sir! What? Well, let's try and catch up. The one problem about having Cloak on is we haven't really got the CP. or any real regains at this point in time, which is my main problem, I feel. Next time gate? No, we don't want to go there. Or Grun Gate. Where's Grancel? Quick!
That's... Hurry!
Are they all dead?
Hideous.
We have to help those we can. There's no time.
Oh, easy.
You're... Braces, right? Ouroboros enforcers passed by here moments ago. Seems their target is... Grancel Castle.
I knew it.
The rest of the enemy forces have taken over the city. Please, save the city and the castle.
Estelle. Right. I'm sorry, everyone. We're going on ahead.
Poor guy. Poor all of them.
No!
Such twisted evil. Such indiscriminate destruction.
Here they come!
Remember, Sam, they explode. Well, here we go. I said all my guys are physical attackers currently, because no one can stay back and cast arts anymore. So, even with that knowledge, does it really help? Flank them! Because they've got guns and they can team up. And this way we can spread them out for their explosion as well. That's why I try to move them. But it seems this... Oh, it misses in. So that's not too bad. Alright, they are spread out quite a bit. That's for sure. I still think we can get both. No, we can't. What can I use to help me here? I can only really attack one now that they spread out that much. So that was a terrible idea in the end. Can I seal them? Aerial's not big enough either. I've just got to go for one of them, haven't I? Someone's on a critical. I'm guessing they're going to resist literally everything I do. Wow, if you're going to be like this, I'm going to get my shots over it. It's two sources of damage rather than one after all. Zinnia a little bit. I'll move to the opposite side, I think. I'm just wondering if we might end up killing this guy sooner rather than later. I think we will, you know. Between the attacks that we've got going on, I'm pretty sure we're going to hit it. That's going to be one down. Zin's just going to take the hit straight on. In fact, I think with a true comet we'll be able to take the one out of the back. Zin can take it. Thanks to the speed down, we can keep laying on them. The only problem is literally everyone is gathered on this guy. That was 1500 damage. How much HP does it have left? 1700. Move, 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 move. Estelle can go everywhere. She's got great boots. Estelle has great boots. Run! The other two are just going to have to face tank it. Ah, Cheryl was just out of range. Good.
Not done yet.
Tyrrell Balm.
What do What are we even gonna do? The city... Everyone! Hey, Anna. Halnan! Your timing is perfect. You're here about the business the Queen had with you, yes? That was the idea. What's going on? The army is in position along the eastern and western blocks of the city as we speak. The fighting is terrible, but you need to leave it to them. You must give chase to the enforcers. They're heading for the castle. But, are you sure the city will be alright? I've evacuated the people on the street into the guild house. The army is evacuating the rest of the city. Okay, we'll head to the castle then. Thank you, Adios. Guide you, keep you safe. Before you go, take this. A Ziram powder. Thank you, Anna. Good luck. I pray for your victory. Well, if I'm going to heal up at all, then let's keep getting CP, eh? Is that the right one? Nope. That's the right one. I may need it very soon. Alright, well my HP's not topped. I should probably do that as well, to be fair, but I'm just more interested in getting a little bit more CP on my plate. Sea breeze suit, maybe? Okay, it's a good time to save. Yet again. Rick, put it out! Oh my god, there's monsters! If there's monsters, though, maybe I could use that. Of course, let's take off Cloak for now. Just thinking maybe I can use that for chance to get some CP. To be perfectly honest, is not a bad shout. Oh, except you're one shot then. Very low level. Actually, still getting experience with the other guys. All the doors are locked. Except for this one. Sweet Aeneas, what the heck is going on? Is this... Are we at war again? Even though we just signed a non-aggression pact. Help, please! The capital is... The citizens in this area evacuating to the guild. The army should be leading evacuation activity in the other regions as well. Everyone head to the castle and chase down those enforcers. Their goal is likely... the Queen, of course! Darling, are you okay? Well, actually, no. It'd be what's under the Queen, maybe? Well, actually, it'd be the whole castle. Let's face it, there's so many things to take captive or of significance in that area. It's unreal. I'm fine, dearest. I'm sure the Adios or the Queen will do something. We simply have to endure it. Before it commanded, the Red troops headed to the castle. I wonder if the Queen and Princess Claudia are alright. Claudia! I can't stop shaking. Those people, they were really... This is horrible. Who are they? Suddenly, these red armored guys attack. No matter how used to trouble I am, this is pretty startling. One of the soldiers told me to evacuate. I wonder if that soldier is okay. Who are they? Seems like these four guys and we're close to commanding them, but... First ordnance stopped working and now this. It's too terrible. There are so many terrible things about this situation. There's too many people to talk to in there. No braces though, by the look of it. Jaegers? Oh, Jaeger. You got a bit more HP. Means I can bash on you for a little bit to get a bit more CP. Thing is, neither of these guys need it. It's Estelle and Shara.
Oh, are we done already?
Anyone close to level? I don't think we're going to be able to push that over for a little bit. Everything's locked down. If we try to go to another area, does it tell us not to? Yeah. Sounds of gunfire and blades clashing are periodically heard from the eastern city block. Looks like the army and the Jaegers are fighting. We need to get to the castle. When the game wants to herd you, the game will herd you. Oh, big ass robot. You're not worth getting CP on, I've got to say. You are. I thought that'd be a one-shot, but it's a blue one, so that's kept it up. So CP for both Estelle and Shara. Shara reaches S-craft time.
Seems you came up short.
Oh man, just thinking, if I face those guys, by the way, I'm gonna need protection from sleep, confuse, and faint. That's my problem here. Unreal. Let's have that for you. Gonna have the gladiator built back. Missed it again. Zin, you need a bit more defensives. And death blow, if you know what I mean. Oh my goodness. The stuff I actually need at this point is ridiculous. Oh my goodness. I don't really have the chance to protect myself against all the things I need to. This is terrible. I don't know how I'm gonna face them. Well, technically I don't know if I'm gonna face them. And most importantly, in what order I'm gonna face them. Things could get very nasty very quickly here. Sheriff really needs the final blow on this guy. But Estelle's gonna got it. Alright. That should at least give me a very healthy amount of CP to play with for whatever battles are about to come. Let's go. I faced 4 of them at once! I know it would be a fair fight-ish, kinda. No, wouldn't.
Oh, the gates are closed.
Given the age of this entrance, I would imagine it can be opened manually. That would prove difficult, however.
Yes, it will take quite a bit of pushing. Oh, it's time to call him Paintermainer, isn't it?
Badamada! Hey now, you call that thing and you won't leave anything for the rest of us to do. It will just leave this to me.
Leave it to you?
Just watch. Just gonna punch it. It's gonna palm strike. Cool. Another door! What are you going to do about that?
Wow, that was great, Walter. Ah yes, one of the Taito style's greatest techniques.
Impressive as always, my friend. That shit's really only good for street performances. Now, one more to go through.
To think they'd breached the castle gates?
They won't hold much longer. Claudia, Hilda, hurry and get Alicia to her private chambers.
But Uncle!
Dunan, are you... I am a scion of the von Ausley's family. I will not stand quietly and watch as brigands try to tear our land and authority to pieces. With Julie absent, I shall take command.
But...
Ah, stop wasting time. Their goal is to abduct the queen and her heir. Her heir being you, remember?
Uncle!
Your priority must be the safety of yourself and the queen. This is what it means to be heir, Claudia. Fulfill your duty!
Uncle, I understand. Grandmother, Hilda, come. We need to get up to the chambers. Yes, it would be best. Dunan, please be careful.
You just watch as I cast these cursed banners from the walls.
I pray for your victory. Philip, you be careful too.
I will do my best, Mistress Hilda. I am deeply impressed, your lordship. I have never been happier to serve you than at this moment. There's no need to make such a show of it, Philip. Ah, here they are. Such ghastly appearances, rather more like demons than men. Your lordship, should I fall, do not hesitate to flee. What? But... Oh. It's time for him to go to work. So Philip.
Oh, it's the old man with the closed eyes.
Who the hell is this old lump? I am Philip Renal, butler to His Royal Highness Dunan von Austis and former captain of the Royal Guards. This blade I once held in days long past. I do not know how far it will carry me, but it shall now cross with yours. Oh. Ah, ever is this country full of surprises.
Let's see how skilled you are then.
We need to catch him! Oh my goodness.
What in the...
No large impact points. I think this is broken with someone's hand. This is like Walter's handiwork. Yes, the shattering of fist.
Well, I'm nice and properly terrified now. He really is freakishly strong. Wait, what are we standing around being impressed for? We need to catch up to...
Estelle, watch out! Oh, what? 3 of them?
Oh, come on, right here!
Come on. Ah! Oh my goodness, they're not close enough that I can get them. Damn it. I still feel that's one of the best moves I can actually make. Oh my goodness, this guy's behind us. There's some guys behind us too. No, Heaven's Kiss! I'm very perky. Get him! No, we didn't get him in time! Not even kidding, it might just be good to bust out that sever right now. Go for it, go for it, go for it, just lower the sources of damage. Less sources of damage, the better. Oh no! Oh no! I'm guessing I can't stop this with hard break. Did I try that before? I don't even remember. Oh, some people are gonna get nuked! I mean, at least I can get in there and do some more damage, but still. That's very nasty! How do I save Joshua? Can I save Joshua? Get out of there! You need to use this and somehow get a stat effect on this blooming thing.
Your fate is in my hands.
So you're about to die most likely anyway, so you may as well get some damage down before you do. Didn't work. I mean, I couldn't run it. I can run in and just heal. Oh no! This is bad. This is very bad. I need Joshua to stay up. Damn it! I'm Zin and I'm a man. That hurt. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna eat all the food that I could possibly eat. It's the only thing it's the only remedy I have. My heavenly temper. There's Estelle back here going, I can hurt these guys a bit. Oh no, allies! Joshua, you're standing in it again, but I really need you to, like, actually do a spell and then, like, be able to move after that because I really need to, like, death scream or something. I think you can take one hit, yeah? You can take one hit. I believe in you. I believe in you, Josh. Oh yeah, Joshua can do something. Shara might die, though. Here's Shara's death, yeah? No? Where are they pointing? Oh, they were pointing at Estelle now. Okay, we can definitely get people out of the area of effect and hope to work from there. So that's not horrific. It's still pretty bad. I mean, they're in good oral blast range. I could try to true hard break this guy and see if that actually works. Nope. Estelle is just like, life is bad. Get out of there. We need to steal that critical. So I think oral blast steal will be the best option for us at this point. Alright, can I hit 3? Oh, we got 2! No, they explode! They got critical explodes because they exploded on that turn? You're kidding me! Did it say they explode? Oh, we'll self-destruct. Yes, it did! Everyone's still okay! They're still alive! I need to kill this thing. I need to kill all the things! Got it! Ah! Kill it!
Want to see what I got?
I'm choking on my water! I can't drink anymore. I can't function. Yes! That isn't even the enforcers.
Piece of cake.
No, it wasn't. It was very hard. Well, Zin and Shara at least full HP again. Insulating tape times 2. That's what we want to get from those robots. Does this ever end? There's no time. Let's get inside. No, we need to heal. We don't even have anything that can give the good stuff anymore. Need this firefly fungus stew. Are we healed yet? Roughly. Oh my goodness, what's that about? Oh my days. Let's have a young lady play as well to fill us up the whole way. Well, that was nasty. That requires a new save. Let's go. Surely nothing can go wrong now that we've used all our S-Crass and run out of CP.
Oh no! Even the Royal Guard is no match.
Mrs. Estelle! They levitated Danan!
Philip! And even Danan!
Did you try to stop them? To my shame, I could not. I suppose age has caught up to me. I cannot hold them for long. Is the Duke? He's fine. I believe he's just knocked down. That is a relief. Her Majesty has retreated to the royal chambers. Please, hurry!
Philip!
He's just unconscious. Let's hurry. Chloe's in danger.
Right.
How are you supposed to stop that?
So these are the Queen's chambers. Our destination then.
This sucks. The only one who didn't just fall over was the old timer.
Yes, he was quite an expert. He was still silly though. There was no way he could beat all of us. Stupid old man.
Come now, don't say that. He proved his worth through his loyalty.
Few men can claim as such. And I must admit, Duke Danan was a little different than rumour led me to believe. True, he did not seem like the absolute debauchee from the reports. I was still amused by how quickly he passed out, of course.
They're here! Damn it all. If only Captain Schwartz were here. Stop snivelling. We're the Royal Guard. Show them what that means. More small fry.
This is getting rather tedious. Told you! Oh, I know. To make it fun, let's see who can capture the Queen first!
Oh, an interesting sport. I'm game.
Well then, let's play. It's just a game to them. No, not this way. We need to hurry to the Queen's room. They've got Adol's power from East 1.
How are we going to beat that?
Not this way either. We need to hurry to the Queen's room. Yeah, I know.
Bumper car skills, man. Oh, wrong way. Well, we can head to the bar by the look of it. You're fine. There's some screaming and yelling outside the door. What on earth happened? Seems they're fine. Can we go in and rest in anything? I just thought we could put our head down and have a nice sleep. Why'd you have to be like this? Oh my god. Seems you have more guests, Queen Alicia.
Chloe! Queen Alicia! Estelle! Joshua! Everyone, thank you for coming. No! We're too late. You sons of... what do you think you're doing? Let go of Chloe and Her Majesty! Sorry, but no. The Professor asked us to do this as a personal favour, so no can do. The Professor?
Wait, a personal... So this has nothing to do with the gospel plan then?
Nope, don't think so. He said he wanted to slow you down a little since you were doing more than we thought you would.
Oh, I'm so very sorry for trying to reverse all the damage you guys are doing and being a decent human being then. Yeah, well, it's a pain. You restored the guild phones, right? The professor wasn't a fan of that. He said he wanted to see you kids floundering around a bit more.
What in... He had to attack Grancel for that?
That's very like him.
It is in fairly bad taste, I'll admit. However, Lo is secure in the floating city on his own. We had little better to do, so we did the Professor a favour. Lucy, why? I believe we understand now. Given that, am I not enough of a prize by myself? Can I ask you to release Princess Claudia? Grandmother, no! I'm the one who should...
It is true that the good professor asked for one or the other. My, what a quandary we have on our hands!
Weren't you looking to take the princess anyway?
Ah, well, a pet bird in a cage somehow lacks charm. It may also be nice to see your elegance shining even through captivity, but...
You don't even start! You're really out of your minds if you think we'll let you do that.
Don't make me laugh. Even if we didn't have hostages, are you seriously going to take on all of us?
That's right! I promised to kill you all the next time we met. You know what? This is a good chance. Maybe I should just get you all right here.
Stay calm, Estelle. They're right. There's no way we can fight all of them at once by ourselves. We need to wait for our chance.
But
Alas, Joshua, it is fruitless. Perhaps had you been in the shadows, you could have found an opening, but as it stands, out in the open like this, your options are limited. There's little you can do, Black Fang. So it seems. It also seems like I'm not the one who needs to strike that opening. What?
What?
Hello, everyone. Good work. Your Majesty, Your Highness, forgive my tardiness.
Sid!
Thank you for coming. One of the Divine Blaze lieutenants.
That wasn't too bad. Just a bit more and you really would have had us.
Yes, I'll admit I was surprised. I didn't expect you to be able to turn away such a blow so easily. Alright, this is turning into my kind of party. Do you want to play too? I'll pass for the moment. Really, I'm just bait anyway. What? Oh, nearly got him, Zeke!
Ah!
Good, I made it in time.
What in...
Oh my! That's unexpected.
Richard? Colonel Richard?
Hello, Miss Bright. You shouldn't call me Colonel, however. I've been stripped of my rank and I am little more than a criminal performing his penal service.
Boy, that sure explains every question I'd have about this.
Don't call me Colonel. Okay.
Mr. Richard, it's been some time.
I'm glad to see you and the Princess are well, Your Majesty. I believe General Bright has already briefed you on my circumstances. So please, allow me to shield you from these criminals.
By all means. Thank you very much, Mr. Richard.
The pleasure is mine.
I so don't even know what's going on anymore.
I think it's safe to say this story is bigger than we are, as it were. A pair of the Divine Blade students, our wayward Black Fang, and a group of better-than-average bracers. I think we may have tarried for too long. I appreciate the time, personally. Incidentally, we've already handled things in the city.
Huh? Commence Operation Clean Sweep. Remember, our first priority is the safety of the citizenry. Assist the army where possible. Engage Jaeger Corps and Archaism to your discretion. Yes, ma'am!
Look at them go! And they got spacing for the explode. They're better than me. Holy, just when I thought this couldn't get any crazier. When did the special ops guys show up? And they're going after the Society's goons too.
Maybe this is, heavy penance for awful deeds and stuff? Or maybe they're trying to remind everyone how awesome they are.
Who the hell would? They're trying to clear their name, Dorothy. Ah, the hell with it. Dorothy, make with the camera. Shoot and shoot until we can't stop filming there anymore.
Aye, aye, sir.
It's got a normal camera.
Whoa, the Jaegers are being pushed back.
Very impressive.
Haven't lost their touch, I see.
Now then, servants of Ouroboros, what do you intend? You seem quite eager for a fight. Are we still desirous of violence?
You think you're funny? If it's going to be like this, I am going to call Padma.
Stop, Renee. Our chance has already slipped by. Trying to force the issue now would only end in an ugly fashion.
The capture of the royals was ultimately an optional objective. Come, let us pull back.
Well, we gotta. Ladies and gentlemen, if you will pardon us, it should be just about time for your next trial, however. I suggest you keep your wits about you. Next trial?
What are you on about now? You'll see soon enough. Good day then, everyone.
Ah! They've retreated. The Jaegers should pull out the city as well. A shame we cannot pursue them, but I suppose we can't be selfish. Yeah, wait. Way more importantly, so just what the heck is Colonel Richard doing here? I thought you were in prison for the seriously grievous crime of being a huge jerk. I said I'm not a... Well, regardless. For any of that, we have to secure the city. Would you help us? Well, sure, of course. We'll help tend to the wounded and with firefighting. And so, with great difficulty, the Society's invasion of Grancel was repelled. Estelle's group ran around the city fighting fires and helping the confused citizenry. Eventually, the rest of the team arrived, having been contacted by Elnan. Right, the danger in the capital has been fended off. We're good. As I mentioned previously, I'm here on General Bright's orders. He had a suspicion that Ouroboros might try something like this. However, most regular army troops aren't very well trained to fight without their orbital firearms, so we decided to use a handful of troops with experience in hand-to-hand combat. Of course, he needed an excuse to get me and my subordinates involved, seeing as we are supposed to be in prison. As a result, we were to be transported to Grancel, where we conveniently ended up caught in the chaos and repelled the attack. Okay. That's about as subtle as a brick to the forehead, Dad. I take it you had some idea about this, Your Majesty? Yes, Cassius and I discussed the idea earlier. We will, I suspect, face some criticism for doing this, but the safety of the citizenry must come before everything else. And I knew from the bottom of my heart that Mr. Richard would do what was best for the country he loves so. I do not deserve such praise, Your Majesty. I get it. So then... right. Does this have anything to do with the reason you wanted to see us? In part, yes. What I wanted to discuss was what Claudia has done. Huh? And what Chloe's done? Yes. It was a short ceremony, but as of this morning, I've been formally invested with the inheritance. I am now officially the Crown Princess of Liberl, next in line to be Queen. Whoa! Wow! Congratulations. I think you made a good decision. I really think some of it is simply selfishness on my part. Estelle, everyone, I understand you're the ones who saved everyone at the Academy. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah. I can't really take all the credit, though. Alace's group was there, and Seek helped out too. Scree! Yes, so I gathered. When I learned about what happened, I spent a lot of time thinking about what I could do. What role I could serve to help protect those dear to me. And that's inheriting the throne. Yes, I'm an inexperienced teenager who lacks the ability or confidence to lead an entire kingdom. Still, if I can use such a position to protect those dear to me, and if that in turn helps me to protect the home I love, then it is all worth it. Chloe, you silly... Well, congratulations! Looks like you finally found that path you were looking for, huh? Estelle, thank you. I really am desperately new at this, though, and I'm not quite sure what I can do. Will you lend me your aid when I need it? What kind of question is that? Duh! I mean, heck, I'm not exactly a grizzled veteran over here, you know. Just you've lent us your aid time and time again. Whenever you need us, we'll be there for you. Estelle, Joshua, thank you. Thank you so much. What a complete and utter fool I've been. All the things I did without realizing the potential of the young people who will carry our future. Alan. What's this, Alan? You'll be carrying a good deal of future yourself still, I think. Quite so. You jest, Your Majesty. Colonel, I have a report. What is it? Is the city under attack again? No, sir. Everything is quiet here. The Jaegers withdrew rapidly from the city and faded back out into the countryside. Then what is it, man? Speak up. We've received a report from Hacken Gate. An Erebonian army is gathering at the border. What? So they've come at last. How large an army are they fielding? So far it appears to only be a single standard division, but they have tanks with them. What? Now just a damn second. How the hell are they running tanks in the middle of all this? Are they using the same technology as society? I thought they might... Nope. It's strange. They don't appear to be using ornaments at all. Clever army! The scout reports say they run using steam engines. Steam? What now?
It's an engine that uses steam to move the pistons. It's even more primitive than a gasoline engine. Everyone stopped using them as soon as orbits were invented. No Saint army would bother keeping such museum pieces maintained. They're a joke compared to even the most basic orbital tank. Which can only mean one thing. They prepared these in secret. Hang on, you mean... It means the Erebonian leadership knew this was going to happen. So the next trial Ouroboros spoke of... Yes, it must be this. And now they're effectively holding Grancel hostage. They can storm in and take the capital again whenever they please. It's one way of sending a message, I suppose. There's another problem. I suspect Dad was keeping you as an ace in the hole. A special joker card he could play. Someone he could dispatch anywhere an emergency occurred where he couldn't be. And now he's played that card, and you'll have to remain here. Blast it. Ouroboros certainly plays a hard game. Grandmother, allow me to go to Hacken Gate. Say what? Chloe? I couldn't bear sending Uncle. He risked his life once already for our sakes. Let me go. I will negotiate with the Erebonians as your agent. Very well. Though we may have signed a non-aggression pact with them, remember that the scales on which Erebonia and Liberl balance are still unstable. These events could spiral into chaos that would engulf the continent. I'm counting on you to balance those scales. I will.
Estelle's group briefly shared a look.
So, in that case, mind if we go with you? I'm sorry.
We shall see the heiress to Hacken Gate safely. And if things get really crazy and turn into a shooting war, we'll do what we can to help. Now mind, we can't actually help you with a shooting war as per guild protocol. But there's a few things we could do from a neutral position, I think.
Everyone. I couldn't ask for more. Thank you. Please keep us safe.
Yes, Your Majesty. Leave everything to us. Estelle, Joshua, on that note, I and my men will keep an eye on any movements the society may try to make. If they attempt to assault us with that massive puppet of theirs, we will be ready to respond. Guys, we'll be counting on you. And so Estelle's group took to the road toward Hacken Gate while escorting Chloe. Passing through Garoon Gate, they moved through Rollant as quickly as possible, and soon arrived at Hacken Gate. And no gate. We may as well rename it Hacken Wall for now, as north of Hacken Gate the Erebonians advance. Explain yourself, General Vander. Why is a division of the Imperial army on our literal doorstep? Does the Empire truly forget the pacts it signed so quickly? General Morgan, I'm the one who would like an explanation. What are you... For the past 24 hours or more, almost all across the southern marches of His Majesty's domain have ceased function. And at the exact same time, it seems a massive, heretofore unknown structure appeared above your Valeria Lake. Now I ask you, Morgan, what is going on? It is just as you say. We are as confused as anyone else about the situation. So it would seem. But your situation is, as I said, affecting a large swath of Imperial territory. Given that, you know full well why I'm here, General. Here to try and raise the standing above us while we're weak, then. We intend nothing of the sort. We are given to understanding that a criminal organization of some sort has been taking advantage of this situation. All we wish is to see if we can be of aid to the allies whom we have signed a non-aggression pact with. Those are the orders I received from the Imperial government. Nonsense. What are those tanks doing here, then? I've never heard of a tank that runs on steam and combustion until now. How is it that you suddenly have these tanks which conveniently require no orbital power? That is a military secret. I would think you would welcome us, though, Morgan. These vehicles are perfectly suited for helping to keep the peace. In Liberl, that is, while this crisis runs its course. You understand my meaning, yes? Ah.
We deeply appreciate your thoughtfulness.
What? By the way, everything I said earlier has literally come to pass for that. Impossible! Your Highness, what are you...
Morgan, well done. Please leave the rest of this to me.
But Your Highness! And what are they doing here?
We are the royal bodyguards. Sorta. Temporarily. Should the worst happen, we'll protect Claudia. We swear. I may be inexperienced as a negotiator. This is, however, the proper time for me to step forward and assume my duties as heir. Morgan, please.
As you wish, Your Highness. Just keep in mind who you're going out there to parley with, my princess. If anything happens, be ready to run for the gates.
I understand.
It seems I'll be trading words with someone else now, I'm afraid I don't recognize you, though your bearing is quite noble.
This is the first time we have met, sir. I'm Claudia von Auslies, Princess of Liberl, granddaughter of the Queen, and newly invested heir to the throne.
Yeah. Forgive my impertinence, Your Highness. I'm Zex Vander, Your Highness, Lieutenant General of the 3rd Division of the Imperial Army.
Yes, word of your accomplishments in battle has reached even us, General Vander. Hey, is that guy famous?
Yes, that's One-Eyed Zex. He's one of the best field commanders Erebonia has. I may be so bold, Your Highness. I've actually seen pictures of you before. Have you cut your hair recently? Now that I look, your face is similar, but...
This is a bit embarrassing. I, cut it for the investiture ceremony. Consider it a little girl's way of showing a resolve to take up a burden too heavy for her.
Hardly, Princess Claudia. It looks very good on you, if I may be forward. Allow this servant of the Empire to congratulate you on becoming the heir to the throne.
Thank you, General.
Well then, what brings the Princess of Liberl here? Are you here to raise protests against us like my good colleague Morgan?
No, that is not my intent. I'm sure that our neighbours in Erebonia must be terrified at the moment. The darkness of night, the cold, the complete shutdown of communications. Believe me, I know how any one of these could inspire terror in people. What I ask is for you to consider your actions. Consider what would happen if your forces were to enter our country. You say that large portions of the Empire are disordered at the moment. I assure you, in every part of Liberl, it is worse. And while we no longer bear Erebonia ill will, many of our citizens are agitated and afraid. I could not bear it if the good intentions of our allies were misunderstood.
But...
As you can see, we are investigating these strange events as quickly as we are able. Furthermore, we have managed to suppress most of the activities of the aforementioned criminal group on our own. And so I ask, for the sake of continued friendship between Erebonia and Liberl, a relationship we value highly, give us a little more time, General. We will make this right.
Pretty words, but they are, alas, sound and fury, signifying nothing. Your Highness! I shall take the reins. You are relieved, General. As you wish, Your Highness.
What? He can't be.
You have got to be shitting me. I believe this is our first formal acquaintance, Princess Claudia. I am Olivert Ries Honor, a son of His Majesty, Emperor Eugene III.
What? One of the sons of... He's an Imperial Prince? Shara, did you know about this? You're kidding, right? I thought he was just some sort of agent for Imperial intelligence. Oliver Rizana. I recognize the name, but I don't know the man.
Even though I'm a prince, I'm little more than a royal bastard. I rarely attend to public matters of state, so I'm unsurprised you don't know my face. It does still sting a little, though, I fear. For the lovely girl who was once to be my bride to not even know my face. An arrow, my heart.
What? There are no other words.
I see. That's what Colonel Richard had in mind a while back.
I'm sorry, I was unaware. Allow me to apologize for the slight against you.
Well, I do understand it was conducted without the Queen's consent. That sort of slight we can overlook. But this? No. Erebonia cannot overlook this.
Oh.
My enchanting princess. Are you aware, I wonder, of a little rumour making its rounds across our great empire?
I don't believe I am.
Allow me to tell you then. Rumour has it that immense structure in the distance is Liberl's new weapon.
What?
Liberl has developed a groundbreaking new weapon that allows them to stop orbital energy. They intend to use it to make us pay for the war 10 years ago. There's a rumour which finds fertile ground in the ears of our citizens and leadership.
It can't be. That's absolutely untrue. We would never...
Then you can prove it, yes? Prove that it is a misunderstanding? If you cannot, then we must act upon the evidence of our senses. Indeed, if the rumors are true, this is a monstrous betrayal of all civilization, using the pact to hide your intentions. What choice would we have then, but to be defenders of the free world?
Okay, what in the hell is this, Olivier? Estelle. Estelle. I can't just stand here listening to you blabber on as you please. Olivier, you know damn well just what's going on here. Why are you being such a jerk? Estelle, wait. Have we met? You seem to know me, even if you did not get the name quite right. Did we meet at a party once? Huh? No, you lack the refinement of nobility. Yes, no matter how I look at you, you must be nothing more than a commoner. So, who are you? Okay, fine then. You want to play dumb no matter what? You aren't the only one who can bust out a surprise. Oh? My name is Estelle Bright. I'm a B rank bracer of the Bracer Guild of Liberl. In accordance with the laws of the guild, I'm involving myself in this dispute as a neutral arbitrator. Estelle! Ah, I see you're a bracer. B rank. That would make you a veteran bracer who could be trusted with an arbitration of the scope, but... Trying to say you can't trust a bracer's word, Prince Olivert? Not at all, forgive me. So, what do you intend to do about our little situation, neutral arbitrator? From the evidence, I judge that Erebonia's claim is false. The floating city is not a Liberlian weapon. I swear it on the honour of the Bracer Guild supporting the gauntlet. Oh, on the honour of the guild's emblem itself. A bold statement. Certainly a statement from the Bracer Guild holds enough weight that it cannot be ignored outright. However, I shall pose the same question to you then, Miss Bright. What is your evidence of this claim? Evidence? What we've seen for ourselves. The group which made the floating city appear is the criminal society of Ouroboros, which is still operating in Liberl. We of the guild have been cooperating with the royal army to try and put a stop to the society's operations. Heck, if you like, we can have records of everything forwarded to the Imperial government. That would certainly satisfy our need for evidence against Liberl's possible malfeasance. However, you have, I think, missed a key point, Miss Bright. Assuming then that the perpetrators are this society of Ouroboros, are Liberl and the guild capable of putting a stop to this crisis? Well, we... If you do not, then the Empire will not sit here wringing its hands. The weaponry we have brought, including the cannons of our tanks, all use gunpowder. Would that not be perfect for laying siege to and destroying this little rogue city of yours? You've got to be joking! What will cannons do against something that big? You never know until you try, Miss Bright. Regardless, I can say one thing for sure. You do not have the ability to put a stop to our goodwill, or our need to defend ourselves. Well then, Prince Oliver, would action satisfy? If we can prove that we can, even in these circumstances, do something about that city, would you give us the time to do so? Well, I suppose that for some time at least, civility would force our hand, My prince? Calm down, General. Consider it the bare minimum of courtesy to a minor power we have a pact with. This assumes they can even prove anything. As you wish. So then, if you can show me you have some hope of stopping all this, our forces will withdraw. On the crest of the Golden Stallion and my name as a member of the Arno family. I swear it. Good. That came through loud and clear. What? That voice! Is that... Yes, no doubt about it. Now you're really kidding me. Dad. This is our proof, men of Erebonia. Feel free to feast your eyes upon it. Dad! Cassius Bright! It's been a while, Zex. They finally gave you a second star, I see. That's beside the point. Why are you here? And what is that ship? How is it capable of flying? That, unfortunately, is a national secret. Rather like those steam tanks of yours, I would say. Gah. So this is the Archaism, is it? And you must be the famed Cassius Bright. I believe this is the first time we've had an audience, Your Highness. Strange, though. I feel as if we've met somewhere before. How curious, General Bright. I was just thinking the same thing. How very curious. Isn't it, though?
My prince! Miss Bright. Princess Claudia, I am a proud member of the Erebonian Imperial family. I will keep my word. General, have all of our forces withdraw from this area immediately.
Olivier, you have our gratitude, Prince Oliver.
Still though, my dear citizens will doubtlessly not be satisfied with mere possibility being presented to them. Perhaps I could board the Archaism and observe for myself. Prince Oliver? A good idea. I'm sure everyone in the Imperial government would be satisfied with the prince as a witness. Princess Claudia, shall we?
Of course, I see no reason to object. I'm sure this will only further strengthen the bond of friendship between Erebonia and Liberl. Welcome aboard, Prince Oliver.
Prince Oliver, what have you done? You finally stride onto the public stage for the first time in ages, and you engage in this charade? Well, I suppose we were too transparent at the end. Transparent like air? To think that a prince of the Empire would plan something like this in Liberl. Muller, how could you let this happen? Forgive me, Uncle, but do you really think this idiot would listen even if I asked him to stop? Well... Besides, there are elements of this which do not sit easily on my conscience. I learned all about the truth behind Hamill during this mess. So you did know? How could he not know? Even back then he was a critical part of the military chain of command. My shame is... No, Zex, I do not blame you. It was a subsection of the Warhawks. I know you had nothing to do with it. A scandal so vile that information about it had to be tightly controlled. I do not agree with the logic, but I understand it. Seal up that which stinks and bury it forever. Those who rule remain in power, unblemished. However, I cannot allow the same trick to be played twice. Prince, Zex, you realize it yourself, I'm sure. The incredible fortuitous addition of those steam tanks to our arsenal. The convenient orders to sortie. Every bit of it has the fingerprints of the blood and iron Chancellor himself, Gilead Osborne. He's in contact with Ouroboros. I no longer doubt it. And personally, I find the idea of a Chancellor whose first loyalty is not to the Empire, rather repugnant. Don't you? My prince, you can't possibly... But I do indeed. The former military man who has become the Empire's central politician after rising to prominence 10 years ago. The cold-blooded yet bold reformer who laid rails throughout the Empire and has annexed many of our neighbours through force of arms. I've decided to slay the beloved monster which has made its nest in our Empire. You may call all of this my declaration of war. Unbelievable! My prince, do you even realise what you're attempting to accomplish? I like to tell myself I do at least. He is not only politically strong, but he has de facto control of easily 7/10 of the military. Putting aside neutral people like yourself, all who stand against him are the nation's feudal lords, and their influence weakens by the day. Well, still, my father's trust in him is near absolute. The very picture of a monster, I would say. Then why even... Is it not obvious? Because the way he acts is not beautiful. What? My eyes were open as I traveled Liberl. People and countries are at their greatest when they are proud of themselves. And I wish for my people, my fatherland, to feel the same pride. To be proud of accomplishments, not conquests. I hope you can understand, Zex. My prince, you've become quite a man. As they say, only an unwashed pot will boil. It's been 7 years since you took me under your wing to teach me what you knew, Zex. I simply learned to apply what you taught when you weren't looking. Indeed. Very well, I will pull my forces back. I must remind you, however, that the 3rd Division was merely the vanguard. Osborne is mustering another 10 divisions in the capital. 3 days, and then they march. That's your deadline. Yes, we'll act with all haste, Zex. Muller, you're going with Prince Oliver, I take it. If things go poorly, bring him back, even if you have to drag him by his collar. I imagine I'll have to do so either way. Men, fall out! We are withdrawing to Palm. There we will await new orders. Yes, sir!